Hi, this is Debbie Boyer, and in this video segment we're going to talk about Skitch, which is a free app for iPad, iPhone, iPod Touch, and it will allow kids to annotate over pictures, PDFs, web pages, maps. It's a wonderful tool to let them work and create and demonstrate their learning. I'm going to go ahead and click on the app on the iPad screen for Skitch. It has a pink heart on it. And when it opens up, there's several choices, and I'm going to start with Draw on a Map. And when I click on Draw on the Map, it's going to let me type in the address bar any place that I want to zoom into and be able to see. But I'm going to use my fingers and just pinch out. I'm going to get us over towards Amarillo, so you can see the Texas Panhandle. When I do that, there's an icon in the top right-hand corner called Snap. And what that means is I'm going to snap a picture of it. So I'm going to click on Snap. And when I do, it's going to pull a picture of the map that was showing on the screen into Skitch. And I can mark this up, annotate it, draw on it, and I'm going to start that with the arrow chosen. And you can see that the red color is chosen on the toolbar. And I'm just going to ask to draw an arrow south of Amarillo. I'm going to start at Amarillo, hold my finger on the screen, and then release it. And I now have drawn an arrow on the screen. I'm also going to use the drawing tool. It looks like a pen. And when I choose the pen, I can have the pen that's a solid color or a highlighter that is kind of shaded out. And I'm going to choose the pen. And this time I'm going to click on the color. And I'm going to choose the blue color. And I can slide the slider back and forth to make a fine line or a wide line or a medium line. And this time we're going to draw a circle freehand around where we think Lake Meredith would be. So I'm just going to take a marker with my finger and circle that. I can also choose the pen, and this time choose the highlighter and make the color yellow. And I'm going to highlight different areas around Amarillo. So we're going to highlight Guyman, Oklahoma. We could highlight Liberal, and you can see how that would work. There's also a square, and the square will allow us to draw a square or a circle or a line, and I'm going to go ahead and choose the circle, and I'm going to circle Clovis, New Mexico. You can see how that will make a circle automatically as I draw across it. If I need to move the circle, I can click once on it, and you see it has the little dancing lines, or ants sometimes they're called, and I can move the circle around or drag it out bigger or make it smaller, and then when I click on the map, those go away. I can crop part of the map and only show pieces that I want by the crop tool, which is the bottom tool on the toolbar. And I can also write text just by clicking on the A. And I'm going to click anywhere on the map, and I'm going to say, I love Texas. And when I double space, it'll add a period at the end of the sentence. When I click on Done, I've just added the text that I've typed right onto the map. Now, there's several things that I can do. You don't have to have an account to be able to use this, but you can't save it to the iPad if you don't have the account, which requires an email password for our kids, and we don't have that capability right now. So I'm going to use the arrow key coming out of the box in the top right-hand corner. And when I click on that, it gives me the option of adding this image to the camera roll, which means it would be on the iPad and it would be like taking a screenshot of what we see right now. So if I click on that, it's going to put it right in the camera roll, and I can pull it up again later. Or I can click on email and email it to myself, my teacher, my parents, a friend. And when I click on email, it's going to let me type in the email address, and remember, I would always have the kids put in their name and then the name of the project. That way when I receive the email, I know immediately who it's from. And you can see a picture comes right in the email, and then I'll click send. If I want to, I can go ahead and add it to the camera roll, and it takes a quick little picture and tells me that it saved the photo to the camera roll. When I come back to the iPad and look at the camera roll, under Photos, I can see that the picture has been added there, and we can save it until we're ready to delete it with the trash can. I'm going to hit the Home button and come right back into Skitch again, and this time I'm going to say let's create a new one. So there's really no saving it in Skitch. And when I get ready, I can choose a photo and pull a photo in from the camera roll and write on that photo and do the same process I did with the map. I can take a photo with the camera on the iPad, or I can start with just a blank screen and draw and write and create the same way that we did on the map. One of the features that I like is capture from the web, and so I'm going to go ahead and choose that on the bottom of the screen. And when I have a document pulled up, I can actually capture this document, a PDF, and have kids pull it in and write all over the PDF. Or we can just go out and click on a website. CanyonISD.net. And when we get ready, you can see we could scroll down and find an area of a website. And when we get ready to capture either the PDF or the website, there's a snap in the bottom right-hand corner. And remember, snap is like taking a picture. So we're going to snap it. It's going to pull it into Skitch, and this is actually a picture of the website, not the real website. And we can mark up and highlight what we want to on the website. We can use our marker and draw images that might help us remember what we're studying. We can do everything that we did on the map, but do it to this website. There again, when I get ready to save it, I'm going to go to the little arrow in the top right-hand corner that's coming out of the box, and I'm going to either click on Camera Roll or Email. Skitch is a free app. It's a part of Evernote. If you use Evernote, you'll love Skitch, and they can incorporate back and forth with each other. But just for our purposes at school, don't have to have an account, and you can do lots of neat, cool things with it, showing kids how to demonstrate their learning, maybe sequencing, working math problems, changing the colors of the different steps, all kinds of things that you can use with Skitch. If you have any questions, you know how to reach me. Otherwise, have a great day.